All right, hello wine drinking people. I'm back with more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And man, every year the folks from Stakehold, now Country Vintner, stop in with these incredible value Bordeaux. Some of these BLANCHE selections, I think some of them from their own import company now, but these little wines from 2009 and 2010. Bordeaux Superieur, some incredible values. That's how you can tell a great vintage in Bordeaux, because these little wines that are $10 to $15 are really good. And in 2009 and 2010, man, you can almost close your eyes and point and get great Bordeaux, especially from people like Bill Blotch, this LaFleur or Sauternes, one of the best values I've had in the store every year. It's purchased fruit, and Bill Blotch had a company called Bordeaux Gold. He ran for years. He sold that. Now he's off in his yacht sailing the Mediterranean. No, Bill's still working for them, but one of the brightest minds in Bordeaux, and anything he's put his name on or brought to me has been a really outstanding value. So a lot of the stuff in this lineup was from Bill, and like I said, some of the stuff I'm sure is Country Vintner's own imports that they bring in now. But we started out with a little Guirauton. This is a Graves wine, so Semillon and Muscadet in the blend with a Sauvignon Blanc, but mostly Sauvignon Blanc, a bit of a musky note to the white grapefruit and green melon here, some nice gravelly minerally notes. This wine for $18. Been on the shelf for the last couple of vintages, a great little value. Then next, little Graves, Chateau Saint-Jean de Graves, and this wine's got a little bit more Muscadet here, 20%, which is kind of high for a white Graves, 30% Semillon, 50% Sauvignon Blanc, and you get more of a musky note in this wine here, some white grapefruit, melon, citrus fruit, but a really good little wine also for 18 bucks. Maybe I like the Guirauton a bit better. Then into the reds here, Chateau de Pin. What most people don't realize, most Bordeaux is Merlot. This one's 80% Merlot, all stainless, really bright fruit in this wine. Really good little soft, easy drinking Merlot. 14% alcohol. You're starting to see these Bordeaux houses push the envelope of ripeness. 2011, another 2011, HAUT CLARIBES Bordeaux, and the 2011s were a little lighter in style, but still good wines, maybe a little expensive for what they are at $18 to use wood chips in this wine. It's good, but definitely a little light. Some nice oak spike showing up on the finish. But for a Bordeaux Superior, maybe expecting a little bit more at that price. The ROUSTAING, very good. No oak, just straightforward Merlot juice in this wine. Very grapey bouquet, cassis, some tobacco spice there, sweet plum fruit, a real crowd pleaser here. The Chateau ROUSTAING, we had the 2009, I believe, on the shelf, or the 2010. And then Chateau Colombier, another Bordeaux Superior. This wine, $12. This is more what we like to see in the Bordeaux appellation AC. And this is a good little wine, 2010. The wine showed really good structure. This wine's got no oak, but the Merlot, 60%, 20 Cab Franc. Some nice cigar wrapper spice to this. A classic AC Bordeaux with a nice savory finish, a great little coiffer. The Chateau MAGINET, another $12 wine. That's a good coiffer, family owned. Majority of it's Merlot, but a little Cabernet Sauvignon in a blend. Some dark, damp earth to the currant and cherry berry fruit. A nice, light, fresh style of Bordeaux. The 2010 PUYNARD, the BLAYE, the COTES de BLAYE, which they've just changed the nomenclature on these wines, the satellite appellations of the right bank around Saint-Emilion. And this used to be called COTES de BLAYE, but this is a really nice little wine, 100% Merlot, deep, dark, black plum and black earth on the nose, some dark fruit on the palate as well, and a little bit of spice on the finish. 14.5% alcohol. This wine's a bigger style of Bordeaux AC, but a good little wine for 16 bucks. As I said, we got that on the shelf along with the 2010 VIEUX Dominique. Didn't like the 2011 quite as much. And 100% Merlot. This wine's really big. It was, I think, 15% alcohol in 2010, but 14.5, some nice plum and cherry fruit. Juicy little Merlot with nice balance. Pretty big for the dollars there, $14 a bottle. A THEBOT, this is one we got on the shelf here, 2010, 20% Cabernet Franc in the blend. Some oak used here as well, probably old. Sweet cassis, some pretty floral notes. Some tannin showing in, a little funky. This one was not really coming together great for me on this day. The Chateau Juan, the Castillon, which used to be called Côte de Castillon. This is mostly Merlot, around 30%, and a little bit Cabernet Sauvignon, well, 30% Cab in the blend. And this wine showing some earth tones to it, some clay-like minerality, some plummy fruit on the tongue. A nice little wine, but a little expensive, I thought. Man, for 18 bucks, do we have that on the shelf? No. Joan de Castillon. Okay, the PEYRAUD, Premier Côte de BLAYE, another nice little Bordeaux here from that area, satellite area of the right bank. No oak, mostly Merlot, clean plum and cherry fruit. Really nice, soft, round tannins on the palate. Good little wine at $16. The Roland the GARDE, another Côte de BLAYE wine. The 60 Merlot, 40 Cabernet, a bit of cedar and tobacco here to the currant berry fruit. Some peppery notes, smooth red currant berry fruit on the tongue. Nice finish, nice complexity for a wine at this price, $21. And then La Croix Blanche, Cuvée Montagne de Saint-Emilion. A good amount of peppery spice on this wine. Some tobacco, fresh earth, cherry, currant berry fruits. Really nice classic style Bordeaux, $17.50. Chateau BEL-AIR, another Castillon wine from the Castillon region. This wine had some nice tobacco spice and fresh earth here. A really nice little balanced wine. These 2010s have got really good structure for these entry-level wines. A very good little wine for $19. And then the Fleur d'Or, one of the best values in Sauternes. Like I said, this was the mastermind behind Bordeaux Gold, Bill Blatch's project. Peach and apricot fruit with notes of honey, creme brulee. Really nice concentration, richness on the palate with nice acidity holding everything together. Some coconut in there and honey on the finish. Very good little value. $21 a bottle for a half bottle. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Country Vintner, Stakehold, Bill Blatch, Bordeaux Collection, and more. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.